This is geometry, positions of a straight line. So we're going to talk about ways that a straight line can be drawn and the names that a mathematician would give them when they talk about them. So the first thing I need you to think about is if you've ever gone to the beach and you're standing there and you're looking out at the ocean, and way, way off in the distance you have what's called the horizon. That's the place where it looks like the water touches the sky, and that line makes a straight line. If you look at it like this, we can imagine this is our horizon line. And no matter what I do with this bottle, the line is going to stay like this. Watch. See, the water is still going straight like this. Still straight like this. The line that is made by the water right here is called a horizontal line. Horizontal looks like this. So if we're using this line, horizontal is this. Another way a line can be oriented is called vertical. A vertical line is straight up and down. You can test it like this. If we use the string as our line, it is being pulled straight up to the sky and straight down towards the barosphere. This is a vertical line. With our little line stick, vertical looks like this, straight up and down. Now, when people talk about, here's vertical. When people talk about lines, they have horizontal and they have vertical. And then there's one big word that encompasses everything that is not either of those. That word is oblique. Oblique means slightly angled like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Anything that isn't perfectly horizontal or perfectly vertical is oblique. Now we're going to bring this down to our mat and look at what that work would look like if it was on paper. So if we were working on paper, a horizontal line would be like this, side to side. It would line up perfectly with the bottom edge of your paper. That would be a horizontal line. A line that is vertical would go from the base of your paper towards the top of your paper. That is a vertical line. We're going to make a ton of oblique lines. This line is oblique, this line is oblique, this line is oblique. Anything that isn't perfectly horizontal or perfectly vertical is oblique. When you think about how you want to follow up on this lesson, maybe you want to walk around your house and find some vertical lines and some horizontal lines and some oblique lines and see which one is the most common. Maybe you want to draw yourself a little diagram with the words to help you remember them. Maybe you want to do some art and see what you can do with only horizontal lines. Can you draw a picture that uses nothing but horizontal lines or nothing but vertical lines or nothing but oblique lines? You can follow up however you like, but those are a couple ideas for you. I'm going to bring the camera back down to these words so you can see them again for a minute. Go ahead and make sure you write down positions of a straight line in your journal so you're keeping track. And remember that geometry is a type of math, so you just did a math work right here.